All right then, just a new update. Obviously, as you can see, just a little quick one. So, what's changed? Last time was looking at a business in nearby. It was the warehousing one. Then I kind of after that wasn't really a good deal. It was more of a property deal. Went over that in the last video anyway. But yeah, so after that, I was looking at mostly mechanics. I was thinking about maybe mechanics would be a good one, to roll up with. I don't think people are very interested in mechanic businesses like car repair, vehicular repair, and all that kind of thing. And there's quite a lot of pension aged or 50, 60 plus aged owners who own them, and kids aren't involved, and etc. etc. You know the drill. So that's what I've been looking at. Then about 2 weeks, was it 2 weeks ago? Or maybe a week ago. So as you notice, the sound is good again. I've got the mic back on. Even the camera's better, but obviously we'll get in there. We'll get in there. Maybe about a week ago, kind of got this vibe. I've been in and out the country and all around for some time now, and every time it's time to go, just a vibe. Like things are not really going anywhere. You're kind of pushing and pushing. It's just like doing everything right, but nothing's really moving, moving. So once I feel that, and it's happened, and it's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's a month. It's like moving but not moving. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and it's not really progressing me. It's not moving the ball down the field. It's just like I'm doing a lot of work and activity and data processing and research, but it doesn't seem like anything's sticking. So kind of started thinking like, okay, what's going on? Why not? Is this the right? Am I doing the right thing at the moment? Is this the most optimal thing to be doing, etc., etc.? I always analyze and make sure I'm doing the right thing at the right time. I started thinking, it kind of feels like every other time when I had to dip, I had to leave. Either I was in Zambia, and it was like, okay, we've done enough here. We're not going any further in this way, so we need to go back, recalibrate, come back in a different way, so we can actually push. So it felt like that. Like, I think we're at one of those points where it's like, done everything I can in this way. Need to maybe change the scenery, change the settings. And I was thinking just more of a break, like a temporary, a little jaunt, little gallivant for a month or so, leave for a bit, and then come back, hit the ground running, attack it, get some acquisitions in. Then I started looking. So me, I was thinking, okay, Zambia, cool. I was like, you know what? Where else can I go with this passport of mine? Because it's not a British one. Don't mind that. That stain's been there for years. I was thinking back home, cool. I was like, you know what? Nah, I ain't. It wasn't in the plan to go back, and I'm not ready to go back because what I need to do to go back isn't in place yet. So it can't. It's not, and it's not a holiday. It's not going. We're going back in a holiday in a sense. It's just another. It's. I don't really do holidays. I just do life. But yeah, so like I need a bit more of a holiday, more somewhere I'm not so entrenched. So I was thinking Joburg. I was thinking I've been hammering the Amapiano sets, the Hangout sets, Scott's Mapuma. Hey, those guys are going crazy. December's gonna be mad. Might have to make a trip. I was thinking Joburg. Let's go Joburg. It's pretty cheap, cheaper than Lusaka, frankly. Um, Go there, hang out for a bit, chill out for maybe a month, and see what happens. You know me. It's always I'll meet someone, network, pop, pop, pop. One thing happens, another thing happens. Boom! Now you're doing something. I was thinking Joburg. I was like, but Joburg, yeah, music, party, vibes, but now ain't the time to really be trying to do business in South Africa. South Africa is a bit hectic right now. So I was thinking, good party, lots of partying, but will it really do anything? Will I really be able to go anywhere business wise? So I was like, where else? Just went on this one website which shows you where your passport, how strong your passport is. Zambian passport's weak, but there is actually a few places that are quite interesting you can go. And I was like, oh wait, all these little green countries up near Asia and that. What's that? Near India, below China. What's that? Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines. I was like, wait a minute. How much would that be? Started checking the prices. Oh, bruh. I know Singapore already was expensive, but to get there, it's cheaper than going to Africa. To live there, in Malaysia anyway, and Philippines, cheaper than anywhere else I could go in this passport. The other options is like the Caribbean, or the Caribbean. But I don't really have the vibe to go there right now. I'll go there eventually, but it's not really. It's just Africa with a different accent. Come on, man. So I was thinking, let me look at Malaysia. I heard Malaysia before, Nomad Capitalist, and other people with videos from before. I looked into it properly. I went. Yeah, once I started looking at it, it was game over. I was like, you know what? I think this is where I need to be. Full stop. Right, full stop. Never mind little break and that. I was thinking, I think this is where I need to go. It's making sense. It's making too much sense. Right next to Singapore, so that's the commodity stuff locked in. Can be pushing on that one. Uh, cheap as chips. English colony like Zambia, so a lot of things are similarities. English is perfect. 30-day visa, but you can bounce from there. Philippines, Singapore, do a little rotation, and it's like that Central Asian area. It's easier to get to Zambia from, or even just Africa from there. Even bouncing into Europe, pretty easy. Like it's a very centralish location for this side of the world, and especially for the minerals business. That's where all the buyers are. That region is where the buyers are. Is where activity is happening. It's not the USA. It's not even England. It's a bit of Europe and mostly Asia and sort of that Russia, Central Asia area. So it's actually it makes a lot more sense than being in London than being here. So yeah, after I looked at it for like a day, I was like, it's game over. No, I'm gone. No, I'm gone. It's over. It's over. It's done. So once I decided, it's like, right, now how do I get there? What's the plan? How are we making this happen? So yeah, just eventually mentioned it, discussing. One, two things came together. And it's like, all right, boom, I'm going. So yeah, I'm going next week. This week? It's Sunday. This week, in like a few days, literally 3 days. I'm off. I'm gone. I'm off ski. Still on the same wave. Still on, but mostly going to be on the consulting one because that one, obviously, that can work anywhere without really causing any ties to happen. But if it's an acquisition one, open to do that. If it's I'm open. I'm open. I'm not even. I don't even know what's going to be. All I know is when I get there, yeah, it's going to be something different. Never been to Asia. Never been to that continent. Never been like. I've only done England or Britain and Zambia and Uganda and Nigeria, Zimbabwe, a little bit of Zimbabwe, barely. So it's a completely new thing, completely new, and it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, that's the main thing. The setting's gonna change. Next video, you'll probably see Petronas Tower in the background. So yeah, man. Oh, and eventually the camera's coming. Eventually, the DJI is coming, so there won't be this booky hand setup. But yeah, so I think that's about it. Anything else? Let's think. Let me think. Let me think. Oh, the car. Yeah, so I think my car's been impounded. So I don't know where it is, but I went down there to check. I know it's been that long. Obviously it's been impounded. It's been like 3 months. But they haven't reached out to me, so not really know. Feed the dogs that are barking and they're not barking, so until they start barking, we'll deal with that later. We ain't got time anyway. So yeah, off to Malaysia. Till next time. Peace.